Now, this one I'm gonna go over in the end. Stay tuned because this this is important if you're a parent. All right, so stay tuned to that one. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm gonna go over some questions that have been asked on a couple of videos that I actually uploaded last year in 2021. So those videos were uploaded because there were a lot of people that were asking questions about how to submit a visa application to Ghana. So for your travel to Ghana, you obviously need to fill out a visa application, send your passport into the Ghana embassy, and get it stamped. So it seems like it was a complicated process for some people, but it's really not. It's pretty straightforward. But I'm going to answer all those questions that have been asked on those videos, and then hopefully it helps you guys out. So stay tuned and make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing on any further videos. Welcome to the Ghana Plug, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like other videos about Ghana, visiting Ghana, and possibly moving to Ghana. And make sure you click the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. All right, so the first question comes from a sister named Amber, and Amber says, "Hello, I tried filling out the online application for NYC Embassy. I got to the final page with the checklist and got discouraged because they are asking for a letter of recommendation from a local. I don't have that. I'm a tourist." Okay, so if you're a tourist, most likely you're staying at maybe a hotel or at an Airbnb. If you're staying at a hotel, okay, you can possibly get a letter from the hotel with the letterhead and just have them send that to you. If all else fails, just have your booking reservation and print it off and then send that to the embassy. Okay, and they should be able to take that. I mean, that should be fine because obviously if you're not living with a local, then you don't have a letter of recommendation. So don't let something like that discourage you if you really want to travel to Ghana, Amber. All right, so the next question comes from a YouTube user named My Motherhood Life. My Motherhood Life. Okay, and she says, "I'm applying for a multiple visa. My question is, do they need a bank statement along with everything else as supporting documentation for my visa? Should I send my bank statement inside the envelope with 2 copies of application, passport, da da da, blase, blase, blase? What do you think?" So the answer to that question would be no, because there's nowhere that says on the official website that you need your bank statement. It doesn't say that unless you can prove to me otherwise on any other uh, Ghana visa application website. But on the official Washington, D.C. Embassy website, it doesn't indicate that. However, it does indicate that you need to prove financial means because the visa embassy definitely wants to understand and know that you have enough funds for your trip. So that's basically the purpose of that requirement. So that's all you need. You don't need to send them your bank statement. All right. So the next question is from International Ivy Johnson. And she says, "After doing the application, I just sent in my passport with the money order and everything else, right? Also, how long do you think this process takes? Also, how long do you think this process takes if I'm trying to do everything fast? Basically, what is the fastest and longest it can take?" And she also said, "Also, great video. Thanks for the tips." So, yeah, you're welcome. So, standard time is 15 business days. Now, if you expedite it, you can get it as fast as 5 business days. So, it's pretty simple on that. And if you haven't checked out my video that I did before on the processing times and all that, you can check it out up here. Okay, so the next question is from Liberian Beauty. Liberian Beauty. She says, "Good day. If I submit all of the required documents online, do I have to mail them with my passport to the embassy?" And yeah, you got to mail your passport in. That's the only way they can stamp your visa in there. That's the only way they can put your visa into the passport. So yeah, you will have to mail in your passport to the embassy. All right. So the next question comes from 12 Degree Snowman, and 12 Degree Snowman says, "I'm going to buy my ticket soon as I want to leave on the 19th of August, which is in the past, but I'm doing all I can to meet this deadline I have set. Also, do you know what you need to send with your application for tourist visa? A copy of my bio data page in color, my passport, the money order, and the actual application is what I already know I need to send." My two references are two people in Ghana. I don't know if they need to provide anything. So yeah, 12 degree snowman. Um, hang on, sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, you just need a reference letter, a letter of invite. So, for example, if you're staying with your girlfriend and her uncle, then you're gonna need a letter from them. So just have them type out a letter, have them email to you, and you can provide that as reference to the embassy, so they can process your application. So again, what's needed is here are the list of things that are needed, and it's right here on the website. Requirement information and checklist, valid passport and copies of the biodata, visa application forms to be completed, color passport size, business and residential address and contact telephone numbers to be provided. So again, this is where you're going to be staying. If it's a hotel, then obviously it's a business. If it's a residence, that's where you're staying. Your occupation and profession, but this, I believe, is your actual location. So where you're actually applying from. So if you live in the States, it's going to be your workplace address, your residential address, occupation and profession, financial means, which I already went over, proposed date of travel, your travel dates, and names and addresses of references and I can't even say it. Accommodation in Ghana. If it's a hotel, details are to be provided, and letter of consent. Now, this one I'm gonna go over in the end. Stay tuned because this you're gonna be. This is important if you're a parent. All right, so stay tuned to that one. I'm gonna go over that. There's a question that another one of my viewers asked. All right, so next question. Pretty says, so does that mean that you need to acquire a plane ticket before applying for a visa? And the answer to that question is, and Pretty, I would tell you, definitely do not apply for your plane ticket or do not purchase your plane ticket before applying for a visa, because what if your visa gets denied? And then you're stuck with a plane ticket where you got to go through the process of canceling your plane ticket, and that's a whole nother something else. So definitely wait for your visa to get approved, then purchase your plane ticket. So that's why you want to apply for your visa ahead of time also. It helps to apply usually, if you could, try to do it 3 to 6 months ahead of time. You just never know. And finally, we've reached the last question, and I believe that this is probably the most important and the most critical question out of this whole bunch. So Ade Olabi says, please, why do I need parental consent to apply for my children Ghana visa? And it's pretty simple, Ade. Reason why is because let's just say, for example, you and your spouse are estranged, you're not together, you're separated, and the child lives with either one of you, and wherever the child lives with decides to take the child and travel to Ghana, and you decide not to come back. That could cause some potential problems that you don't want to get involved with. So that's the reason why you need the other parent's consent in order to take your child to travel to probably any country, not just Ghana alone. You need consent because you don't want any international incident between the two different embassies. You just do not want to get involved in that. So definitely make sure that if you're not together with your spouse and the child lives with one person and you decide to take the child for vacation, and anything can happen. So definitely make sure that you get the other parent's consent. All right. And if you need step-by-step instructions on how to fill out the Ghana visa application, make sure you're checking out the video right there. So I hope you guys appreciated the answer to these frequently asked questions. Make sure that you like this video, share this video with someone else, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content just like this. But this is your man, King Anan, signing out, and I'll catch you on the next video.